Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Quad Boss Lee. And today, as you can tell, we are on the Silverado. And today, you guys have already seen the thumbnail. We're going to put some spacers on this truck. We're going to put an insane amount of spacers on here. I do not recommend driving with this much at all. Currently, what I have on this truck, I have a new setup with wheels and tires. I have TIS off-road 20x10s. Wrapped in Toyo Open Country MTs 33x12.5s. The Toyos are really good tires. They are expensive, but they really are good tires. And that's what I'm currently running on the back. And today we're gonna tackle the back with the spacers, because I do not want to put spacers on the front. But the current setup as it stands right now, I have no wheel spacers on the front. And on the front, you can see how much they poke out there. I do have 2-inch spacers on the back, because the lift kit on this truck is a rough country 4.5-inch lift, and because of the lift it pushes out the front, it widens it out just a little bit. So on the fronts I don't have any spacers. On the back I currently have 2-inch spacers, but if you see, it pretty well matches up with the front if I line it up right there. Today what we're going to do is we're going to add on to the 2-inch spacers back here. We're going to add a total of 7 to 8 inch of spacing, and pretty much this tire almost about halfway sticking out just the way it is right now. So first things first, let's get this rear end jacked up and we'll start taking off our wheel and putting on our spacers. Alrighty ladies and gentlemen, so I've got the wheel off. So this is what I was currently running. I just have a 2-inch spacer on the back. You can run 2-inch spacers, it's no big deal. Anything really bigger than 2 inches is when you start to get a little bit nervous, because that is quite a bit of spacing. But these spacers I have are hub centric, so if you see, they sit on the hub instead of the rods. So I have 2 different sets of wheel spacers here. I have the other 2-inch spacers that is currently on there, and then I have 3-inch spacers that I've ran before. These ones are not hub centric. If you look at the hole sizes between the two, these ones are not hub centric, but we're not running these on the road anyways, so it doesn't really matter right now. So right now I'm going to stick one 2-inch spacer and one 3-inch spacer on top of the existing 2 inches on there already, and then we're going to put the wheel on and see how wide this thing is going to be. Alrighty ladies and gentlemen, so I put all 3 spacers in. I got the 2-inch, the 2-inch, and the 3-inch. So we got 7 inches of wheel spacing on this thing. Plus the wheels I already have about a -24 offset, so that's like an inch or 2 as well from factory. So I'm going to show you guys in a minute. This tire sticks out a lot. It's probably not even legal, but who gives a shit. Anyways, let me show you what it looks like. Alrighty, so here is the tire setup now. As you can tell, you can see those leaf springs all the way in the back, which you could not before. So I'm going to step flush with the side of the bed. And this is how much tire we have sticking out, as you can tell, compared to the front. Almost the entire tire is sticking out. Just maybe about an inch or so is tucked underneath the truck. And remember, this tire is 13 inches wide. So we got a good foot or so sticking out. And this thing looks ridiculous. Let me get a back view here. Alright guys, so here is the view from the back. And as you can tell, that is quite ridiculous. It is uncalled for, but we're just going to try it just for kicks, and that thing just sticks out like a sore thumb. But as we could say, we've given it a try. Obviously I would not recommend driving on the road like this, but we just did it just for kicks because I had the wheel spacers. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. We did just a fun little video on the Silverado. I just had a bunch of wheel spacers spare that I had left over. Figured I could just use them just for whatever. I'm not going to use them anymore because I do have the nice wheel and tire setup. So we did put 7 inches of wheel spacing on the back tires. Looks awfully ridiculous. I would not recommend driving it at all. After this video, I'm going to put back my stock 2-inch spacers on there. And guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please just give the video a like and subscribe to Quad Boss Lee if you haven't already. We have more videos coming out, and we'll catch you on the next one.